summer heat, your laughter sliding through the air like we don't have a single care. Step on the gas, let the past fade out. Every red light turning green somehow. Heartbeat knocking in perfect time. Your rhythm running into mine. Cruising through the afterglow, feel that steady undertow. You and me in overdrive, riding on this living vibe. City shining skin to skin, let the night pull us in. Don't slow down, don't think twice. We're dancing on electric light. Oh, and ocean breeze through open doors. Streetlight shadows on the floor. Fingers tracing lazy lines. Every second amplified. Chrome reflections passing signs. Future written in neon lines. Windows down, we let it play. Chasing dawn before it breaks. Turn it up, let the speakers breathe. Every doubt we choose to leave. Post to post, no in between. Caught inside this moving dream. Cruising through the afterglow, feel that steady undertow. You and me in overdrive, riding on this living vibe. City shining skin to skin, let the night pull us in. Don't slow down, don't think twice. We're dancing on electric light. Rising, coming fast. Wish this moment always lasts. No more words, just stay close. Let the rhythm hold us both. Cruising through the afterglow, never letting go. Keeping this groove alive. City shining through the skin. Let the sunrise slowly in. One last turn before the light. We're forever in this night. Oh,
Streetlights shimmer on a silver lane. Footsteps echo in a gentle rain. Your silhouette across the globe, like a scene I almost know.
midnight humming under neon signs. You turn slowly, crossing lines. A quiet spark without a sound. Something shifting all around.
No words, just a glance. Caught in a half-second chance. Traffic holding its breath between right and left.
Velvet signals in the air. Something moving unaware. Green to gold, then burning
stray. One small smile before the turn. Silent things begin to burn. Heartbeat sink in disguise, reflected in your eyes. The moment bends the frame,
but never says our name. Velvet signals in the air, static wrapped in city glare. Every second pulling tight between maybe and mine. Velvet signals don't explain. Pleasure dancing close to pain.
when the lights begin to move.
We dissolve into the
If we never meet again,
still the night would know us then.
in the pause before the green,
We were something in between. Velvet signals in the air, invisible everywhere. No goodbye and no hello, just a pulse we'll never show. Velvet signals
fade to gray.
turn and slowly walk away.
Somewhere in the afterglow,
We were more than we let show.
midnight leaning on the door. You've been here a time before. Glitter flashing in your stride. No place left for you to hide. Mirrors catching every move. Body locked into the groove. Heat rising through the floor. You don't ask for something more. Poles climbing up the wire. Hands sparking little fires. No space between the sound and the way we're spinning around. Afterglow fever tonight, burning under ultraviolet. Step closer, feel the rush. Won't need to call it love. Afterglow fever, don't stop. Heartbeats racing to the top. Turning louder, lose control. Let the rhythm take it all. Sweat and silk and flashing signs, moving out of straight lines. Every glance a loaded dice. Rolling once, rolling twice. Baseline running through your spine. Your shadow tangled into mine. Crowd fading in the haze. We're electric in this maze. Breathing heavy, counting beats. City trembling at our feet. Nothing held in reserve, only what we deserve. Afterglow fever tonight,
outline, smoke curling in a thin line. You move like you're unaware, but you feel every stare. Glass reflections, fractured gold, stories never fully told. Your smile plays both sides, truth somewhere it hides. We talk encoded sound, feet barely touch the ground. Every step precise, danger dressed in nice shadow frequency. You're sending waves through me, no need to say a thing. I hear it in between. Shadow frequency, locked in subtly, close enough to read, far enough to leave. Yeah. Midnight humming under skin, let the quiet tension in. Hands hover, never land, just enough to understand. Room spinning, velvet slow, secrets that will never show. Crowd fading into gray, but we decide to stay. You tilt your head just right, turning dark to light. One look, 1 degree, pulling gravity. Shadow frequency, you're sinking perfectly. A rhythm out of sight, hidden in the night. Shadow frequency, static chemistry. We don't need a name for a silent flame. Yeah. If this vanishes by dawn, we'll pretend it never shone. But for now, inside this beat, every absence feels complete. Shadow frequency, running deep in me. No promise, no decree, just temporary infinity. Shadow frequency, fading gradually. When the lights turn pale, we let the signal late night leaning on the bar, killing where the quiet are. Your voice drifting through the blue, like it's choosing who to choose.
Jacket slipping off your pleasure, laughing softer than before. City humming far away, we don't need too much to say.
No sudden moves, just loosen shoes, floating slow.
Nowhere to go.
Soft static in the air, your fingers in my hair.
Not forever, not pretend.
Just where the edge has been. Soft static, low and sweet.
Barely off the beat.
Hold me like a passing song.
Stay until the night is gone. moving quietly in. Shoes step in a steady line, echo keeping perfect time. Phone screen glowing in my hand, no one left to understand. All the noise fades away, what remains decides to stay. Empty lanes, open wide, nothing left to hide. No performance, no disguise, just the city and my mind. Empty lanes, silver air, no one waiting there. Every step I take alone feels closer to my own. Passing bars with lowered blinds, fragments left in neon signs. Laughter spilling from my door doesn't reach me anymore. Breath rising in the cold, thoughts I never took, footsteps marking where I've been. Lines beneath my skin, not regret, not relief, just a quiet kind of grief. Empty lanes, moving slow, nowhere else to go. Every corner softly bends like the night that never ends. Empty lanes, pale and clean, spaces in between. In the hush before the dawn, I find what I was on. If I turned and went back in, would it change the shape I'm in? Maybe silence is the sign I was meant to cross this line. Empty lanes, breaking through, sky shifting into blue. All the faces fade behind, leaving only what is mine. Empty lanes, steady pace, no one left to chase. When the morning starts to rise, I'll meet it without
Blue horizon holding still, window open, air is chill. Coffee cooling by the sink, more awake than I can think. Distant sirens fade to none, night undone but not yet gone. Shadows thinning on the wall, I don't feel the weight at all. Somewhere between stay and leave, I start to breathe, yeah. Before the first light breaks, before the city wakes, there's a calm I've never known in standing here alone. Before the first light shows, before the daylight grows, I let the quiet say what I couldn't yesterday. Your name passes through my mind, not a chain, just a line. Something tender, something past, no need to make it last. Curtains lifting with the sky, no dramatic last goodbye, just a softness in the gray as the dark gives way. No rewind, no replay, just this shade. Turning day, before the first light breaks, before my heartbeat aches, there's a version of me here without the doubt or fear. Before the first light shows, before the traffic every shadow shakes. What I couldn't face finds a softer place for the first light stream through unfinished dreams. I close the night behind and leave it
windows catch an early flame. Nothing feels the same. Coffee steaming, quiet streets, gentle rhythm in my feet. Every breath a clearer sound. New light spilling on the ground. No more shadows pulling me back. No more tracing the cracks in the half-light air. I let it clear. Fresh and new, different shades of blue. Traffic starting low and bright, day replacing night. I don't carry what I lost, I don't measure what it cost. There's a freedom in the breeze, moving through the trees. Let it rise, let it show, let it take where I go. Quiet new desire.
Spilling through the blinds, pulling me out of last night's lines. Distant trains begin to roll, steady rhythm, steady soul. Shoes waiting by the door, sunlight stretching on the floor. City breathing fresh and clean, different than it's ever been. No dramatic change, just a subtle rearrange of the air inside my chest, settling into rest. Open windows, let it in, light across my skin. Every corner washed in clear, nothing left to fear. Open windows, curtains wide, no more need to hide all the echoes of the night, fading in the light. Ooh, voices rising down the street, coffee shops and moving feet. Yesterday, a distant tone, now the day is fully grown. Phone lights up, a simple text, no confusion about what's next. Just a calm, familiar pace, time moving into place. Step outside, feel the ground, hear the ordinary sound. Open windows, let it flow, let the daylight show. Every lesson softly learned in the bridges that I burn. Open windows, clear and bright, no more neon night, only sky above my head and the words I never said. Maybe love will come again in a different shape and when. I'm not looking at the past, but trying to make it last. Open windows, breathe it deep, promises to keep. All the shadows thin and small, no more weight at all. Open windows, wide awake, every move I make feels like something I can choose, with nothing left to lose.
Sunlight dancing on the rail, morning wind fills the sail, headphones on a steady beat, confidence in every step I meet. Crosswalk blinking bold and green, fresh start in the tree, no more drifting through the gray, I'm fully in the day. No hesitation now, no looking down, I feel it rise behind my eyes. Sunlight motion, here I go, feel it in my tempo, every corner turning gold, every story yet untold. Sunlight motion, step by step, no regret to intercept all the weight I used to hold, falling like the night's old cold. Windows open in the train, city pulsing through my veins, billboard shining clean and bright, different kind of light. Messages I meant to send, plans I didn't bend,
Traffic humming far below, steady as the undertow. Press your shirt, catching quiet light. No need to rehearse it right. Calendar and simple lines, everything in time. No rush in my tone, no edge in my phone. Just a measured pace in open space. Cafe window seat, familiar baristas beat, newspaper folded neat, sunlight at my feet. Names they used to pull me back, now just the lines I don't unpack. I've outgrown the noise, I've refined my choice. Calm and clear, fully here, no disguise in my just the choices that I made. Easy go, smooth and slow, let the daylight flow. In the quiet of the soul, there's an easy go.
Clean and wide, morning moving with the tide, crossing streets in perfect time, coffee steaming, citrus signs, taxi horns in harmony, urban symphony, left foot, right foot, steady flow, every corner lets me know I belong inside this beat. Passing faces, life in open spaces, city and step, align, body and the skyline, every block a melody, walking into energy. Bookstore door swings open wide, vinyl spinning smooth inside, laughter drifting from a park, sunlight drawing shapes in chalk. Buskers playing silver chords, fashion moving in a chord. Reflections in the glass, let the moments pass.
glass and chrome, different from the night I've known. Steps measured, breathing slow, focused in the undertow. No excess, no disguise, clear horizon meet my eyes. Clean lines in the daylight, sharp and defined, every moving clear sight, nothing misaligned. Clean lines in my stride, calm inside, every decision drawn from dusk to dawn. Emails humming, screens awake, deals that I don't overtake. Voices steady in the room, no dramatic gloom. Window view from up above, not about a rush of love, just momentum, cool and bright in the honest light. Hold the frame, on the name as planned. Clean lines in the daylight, balanced and refined, every second precise, peace of mind. Clean lines in my tone, fully grown, every boundary drawn from dusk to dawn. I've danced in darker rooms, lived in louder tunes, but here in open air I know exactly why. Clean line, steady view, nothing overdue, all the edges smooth and strong, where I belong. Clean lines, clear design, future in a line, every step I claim when out of golden hour dripping down the glass, your reflection lets the moment pass. You say nothing, but your eyes move like quiet alibis. Rooftop air with a velvet breeze, leaning close with practiced ease. Every sentence half designed, leaving open doors behind. We don't rush, we let it breathe. Take a little, never need. Circling the flame without a name. Chrome sunset on your skin, cool enough to pull me in. Not too fast, not too slow, we just let the tension grow. Chrome sunset, city side, silver sparks behind your eyes. No promises to defend, just the thrill before the end. Ice and glasses, clinking low, watching all the people go. Your laughter cuts the air, like you know I'm almost there. Step by step across the floor, close enough to want it more. Every touch a calculated move, sliding deeper in the groove. Say it with a tilted smile, stay with me a little while. We don't need control, just play the role. Chrome sunset on your skin, danger dress a deeper shade begin. Hearts aligned, but undefined, perfectly misaligned. Chrome sunset, fade to blue. Nothing old between us two. When the daylight starts to bend, we won't ask where it ends.
Suspended in the air, you slide into the empty chair. Wind moving through your hair, laughter easy, unplanned, coffee cooling in my hand. No late night mystery, no hidden history, just a simple midday bloom, bright and slow. Something starting to grow underneath the cloudless sky. No need to ask why. Midday bloom, soft and wide. Nowhere left to hide. Every word in view. Light falling on you. Minutes folded out of sight, conversation clear and light, sunlight painting golden lines across your wrist and mine, passing bikes and distant trains, no dramatic undertones, just the rhythm of the streets, singing with our heartbeat. Nothing forced, nothing planned, just the warmth of your hand. Midday bloom, easy air, something forming there. No disguise, no perfume, just a midday bloom. Midday bloom, steady glow. Let the moment flow. If it fades too soon, still a perfect noon. Maybe we'll meet again, maybe just pretend. But in this light it feels like something real. Midday bloom, shining through everything in view. No neon, no disguise, just open skies. Midday bloom, calm and true, starting fresh with you in the clearest room of a midday bloom.
Side streets glowing pale and wide, lunch hour fading with the tide. Your perfume still in my sleeve, more than I expected to believe.
Plates cleared off, the check was signed, but something lingers in my mind. Not a promise, not a plan, just the echo
shadows begin, lengthening thin. Afternoon air, soft and light, holding on but not too tight. Every step I take alone
Feels like something newly grown.
oh, afternoon air, calm and clear. Your laughter still right here. Not a fight, not a flare,
Just a warmth
inside the air. Traffic coming low and sweet, rhythm underneath my feet.
Windows half reflect my face, carrying a slower pace.
No dramatic goodbye scene, nothing loud or unforeseen. Just a look before you turn, something quietly earned. No demand,
No demand,
no control,
no control.
just a steady open soul. Afternoon air, gentle hue, everything feels true. Not because we said it loud,
But because we didn't crowd.
afternoon air, floating by under open sky. If it fades, I won't despair. It was real enough to share. Maybe evening brings a call,
Maybe evening brings a call.
maybe nothing else at all.
Maybe nothing else at all.
Either way, the day feels fair. Breathing in that afternoon air. Afternoon air, golden toned, standing on my own, with a memory to wear, like a trace of afternoon
Laptop closing with a click, shadows stretching long and slick. Office doors swing open wide, evening waiting outside. Tie loose and sleeves rolled high, colors spilling in the sky. City warming up again, different kind of zen. Day dissolves, neon calls, heartbeat climbing down the halls. Golden hour shift begins, light across my skin. Every window catching fire, lifting something higher. Golden hour shift in tone, not going home. There's a spark in every turn, something about to burn. Sidewalk filling up with sound, taxi tires on the ground. Messages starlight and screens, where you at and what it means. Sunset painting glass and flame, nothing ever stays the same. But in this in between, everything feels seen. Take it slow. ever higher.